Have you ever wondered what life truly looks like for senior women living alone, carrying generations of wisdom without a man by their side? Today, we reveal the strength, grace, and timeless lessons they uphold. Lessons you won't want to miss. If you believe in honoring the wisdom of the past and learning from the strength of those who came before us, you're in the right place. We share stories, traditions, and life lessons that celebrate dignity, resilience, and timeless values. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of a community that treasures history while navigating today's world with respect and grace. Subscribe now and join us in preserving these powerful traditions. Tap the bell icon too, so you'll always be the first to hear these inspiring stories. Thank you for being here and valuing the roots that shaped us all. Fact 1. Strength rooted in tradition. Senior women who live alone without a man carry a strength that is deeply rooted in tradition. In earlier times, women were the heartbeat of the home, guiding families with patience, prayer, and perseverance. Though many may not have expected to live without a husband in their later years, they have embraced this chapter with the same grace that carried them through raising families, managing homes, and supporting communities. Their independence does not erase their love for tradition. Rather, it highlights their ability to stand strong when life demands it. These women continue to cook from scratch, sew by hand, and maintain the customs that have been handed down for generations. They do not abandon their values but embody them in every choice they make. Their days are often filled with caring for grandchildren, volunteering at churches, or simply keeping their homes in beautiful, orderly fashion as they always have. Their strength is quiet, steady, and inspiring, reminding everyone that true resilience does not scream, but endures. They are not trying to rewrite the rules, but are faithfully living out the lessons they learned from their mothers and grandmothers before them. Living alone has not made them forget their history or their dignity. If anything, it has allowed them to shine even more brightly as keepers of wisdom and guardians of tradition. They show that true strength is not loud or boastful. It is faithful, enduring, and beautiful. Fact 2. Embracing independence with grace. Living alone without a man is not a sign of loss for many senior women. It is a quiet embrace of independence with grace. These women come from a time when marriage was a sacred covenant and family was the center of life. And though they once walked life's path with a husband by their side, they have learned to walk firmly on their own when needed. Their independence is not a rejection of their past, but a continuation of their lifelong faithfulness to duty, care, and tradition. They tend their gardens, pay their bills, maintain their homes, and serve their communities without complaint, often showing younger generations what quiet dignity truly looks like. They know how to sew a button, bake bread from scratch, and write thank you notes by hand, skills often forgotten in today's busy world. Yet these acts, though small, are the daily victories of women who choose to live fully, even when alone. Their lives prove that independence is not selfishness. It is stewardship of the blessings they have been given. In their independence, they maintain a strong connection to faith, family, and the traditions that built their character. It is not the absence of a man that defines them. It is the enduring presence of the values they hold dear. Their lives are a living tapestry of resilience woven with threads of grace, faith, and deep gratitude for every day. Fact 3. Finding joy in simple blessings. Senior women who live alone have mastered the art of finding joy in life's simple blessings. Raised in a time when life moved slower and people gathered around dinner tables rather than screens, these women understand the profound happiness that comes from small, everyday moments. A hot cup of tea in the morning, a phone call from a grandchild, the first bloom of spring in a backyard garden. These are the treasures that fill their hearts with gratitude. Living without a man does not mean living without joy. Rather, it often deepens their appreciation for the little gifts that each day offers. They attend church services, bake for neighbors, share stories with friends, and watch the seasons change with a spirit of quiet wonder. Their lives are not defined by grand adventures, but by the simple faithfulness of tending to what they have been given. They find joy in traditions, whether it's baking holiday pies the way their mothers taught them, or embroidering keepsakes for loved ones. These women teach us that happiness is not found in noise, luxury, or endless activity, but in cherishing life's basic, beautiful blessings. Living alone has not taken away their ability to love life. It has refined it, making them more aware of each small miracle. In a world that often overlooks the simple things, they stand as shining examples of how to live with gratitude, purpose, and true contentment. Fact 4. The unseen support systems. Though senior women may live alone, they are rarely without a network of unseen support systems that hold them up. In the old days, neighbors knew each other by name, churches served as the heart of the community, and family gatherings were regular and meaningful. These traditions, though fading in many places, still live on in the lives of these remarkable women. Their support comes not from flashy social media posts, but from long phone calls with sisters, afternoon teas with church friends, and the faithful help of children and grandchildren who value them deeply. They know the strength of asking for help when needed and offering it when able, weaving a quiet web of community that sustains them. Living alone has not made them isolated. Instead, it has deepened their relationships with those who truly matter. They cherish their time with family, engage in volunteer work, and maintain lifelong friendships that have been tested by time. Their lives are anchored not in crowds, but in deep, lasting connections built on trust, faith, and shared memories. They remind us that real community is not measured by numbers, but by loyalty, kindness, and mutual care. Their unseen networks are a testament to the enduring power of old-fashioned neighborliness, family loyalty, and the deep, unbreakable bonds that have been the backbone of communities for generations. Fact 5. Passing down timeless wisdom. Senior women living alone without a man hold within them a treasury of timeless wisdom, ready to be passed down to younger generations who are willing to listen. They remember a time before the internet, before instant communication, when patience, hard work, and faith were daily necessities, not optional virtues. Their lives are rich with lessons about cooking, homemaking, faith, manners, and the importance of honoring commitments. They do not teach through lectures but through living examples, showing what it means to stay strong in hardship, to love selflessly, and to forgive quickly. Whether through handwritten letters, family recipes, or quiet storytelling, they leave behind a legacy far more valuable than wealth or fame. Living alone has not silenced them. If anything, it has given them more opportunities to reflect, gather their thoughts, and prepare to pass on their experiences with even greater clarity. These women are the keepers of family histories, the protectors of traditions, and the storytellers who bridge the past with the present. In their wisdom, we find reminders of values that should never be forgotten: kindness, humility, gratitude, and perseverance. Their lives urge us to slow down, to pay attention, and to treasure the lessons they are so eager to give. They are not relics of a forgotten past. They are guiding stars for a future that desperately needs the light of timeless truths. Fact 6. Living with faith over fear. One of the most powerful truths about senior women living alone is their ability to live with faith over fear. Raised in eras marked by wars, economic hardships, and great societal changes, they learned early on that fear could paralyze, but faith could carry them through. They trust not in the fleeting comforts of the world, but in the enduring promises of God, family, and community. Their faith gives them the courage to wake up each morning with purpose, to maintain their homes with care, and to keep reaching out to loved ones, even when they miss the companionship they once had. Faith steadies their steps when the house creaks late at night and gives them strength when challenges arise. Living alone does not diminish their spirit, it refines it, focusing their hearts more closely on the values that have always guided them. Their prayers are not hurried or casual, but thoughtful and constant, a conversation with the one who has never left their side. In a world often filled with noise and fear-mongering, these women live as quiet beacons of steadfast trust, reminding us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the presence of deep, abiding faith. Their lives are testimonies that true security comes not from circumstances, but from a heart rooted in eternal truths. Fact 7. Redefining success in later years. Senior women who live alone redefine what success means in the later years of life. In a world that often measures success by wealth, possessions, or public recognition, these women show that true success lies in a well-lived life full of faith, family, service, and contentment. They do not chase after fleeting trends or worry about keeping up appearances. Instead, they focus on maintaining strong family ties, deepening their faith, tending to their homes, and leaving a legacy of kindness and perseverance. Their homes may not be filled with luxury, but they are filled with warmth, love, and memories. Things that no money can buy. They understand that living honorably, keeping promises, loving well, and finishing life's journey with dignity are the true markers of success. Living alone gives them the space to reflect, to grow, and to focus on what truly matters without distraction. They are living proof that the later years can be a time not of decline, but of fulfillment and rich harvest. In their quiet, steady way, they inspire all who watch them to live with intention, gratitude, and faith. They are not forgotten or left behind. They are living examples of what it means to finish strong, holding fast to the timeless truths that have shaped them and will continue to shape those who follow. Conclusion. Senior women who live alone without a man are living testaments to a life built on faith, strength, and unwavering tradition. They show us that independence can walk hand in hand with grace, and that true happiness is often found in life's simplest blessings. Their lives quietly teach us the value of perseverance, loyalty, and gratitude, lessons as enduring as time itself. As we honor their journey, we are reminded that a life rooted in faith, family, and steadfast love is a life truly well lived.